Life is good, God is great. First off, what I want to do is shout out the homie Elevation. I was gonna actually clip up that same part from the show today where Joey Badass that is mentioned how it was a good point in the show to have Mel's presence there, right? We was talking about hooks and all that type of shit. I was gonna clip up that same part to put it in the intro of this video because I peeped how Ish looked over at Ice. I seen that, you know what I mean? But we done did enough speculation about what's going on. At this point, like I said, man, we done made so many videos about we just gotta wait and see what's happening. We just gotta wait and see. And when that episode drops, like I said before, I'll put that bitch on Patreon. I wouldn't put it on the main pod so they can really address it, get down to the nitty gritty. But Elevation, definitely appreciate you, man. Shout me out as many times you have in the videos. It's definitely not something you gotta do. And I appreciate that. Now, other thing I wanted to know, man, just real quick in the comment section, how many of y'all have been motivated to make content by Elevation as well? Because he been talking about it, and I remember when he was speaking real big about motivating people and telling people that now is a good time to make content if you're thinking about it. How many of y'all actually decided to make that leap and comment and make videos if you in the JBP community, man? I'm curious, man. Let me know in the comments if y'all have done so, because he is definitely the person that put the battery in my back to make content. It was Elevation, and then it was Ian. So Ian and Elevation, I appreciate y'all, man. The community is dope. I've never seen anything like it, so we just gonna keep pushing forward. But look, when it comes to the last few drops, I haven't really had much to say. It's not much going on. I didn't comment on the Ian and Mark show. It was good, it was entertaining. But this one, the only thing that stood out to me, well, one of the main things that stood out to me was, it seemed like, I don't know if it was told to him, I don't know if he taking it upon himself, but why is Parks talking so much now? Like, for real. Why is Parks talking so much? I don't want to hear from you, Parks. Like, at this point, you're talking too much. I don't know if you feel like you need to pick up the slack because Mel is out. I don't know if Joe told you we need to hear more from you. I don't know if you just feel like this is an opportunity for you to be a bigger voice on the show. But I want to be the person to tell you, nobody wants to hear your voice, sir. Nobody wants to hear from you, Parks. And I actually had a revelation. Let me know if y'all agree. Parks is not a valuable asset when it comes to the talking head part of the show. I understand he does the audio. He kind of produces the show, I guess. I don't know. They don't have like credits on the Joe Budden Podcast that I know of. So I don't know how much producing he does. But I know he definitely is the person responsible for the sound and the quality. Parks should sit his ass in that back room with Erickson and just be part of the audio visual crew. Remember that crew in high school, elementary school? I don't know if y'all old like me. But the audio visual crew used to be them niggas, you know what I'm saying? They wheel the TV cart. Damn, I'm old. They'll wheel the TV into the classroom and shit. Help the teacher set up the goddamn projector for the movie that you finna watch in the classroom. Parks, just be part of the audio visual crew. Take your ass in the back with Erickson. They got a camera back there. They could put your mic back there. And you could be the person that chimes in, just like when we watch ESPN and we see them every now and then talking to the producers, behind the scenes, and they'll chime in every now and then. But they gotta actually hit actually hit a button for their mic to turn on. That's what Parks need. They need to hit a button, and he need to be asked a specific question for this nigga to chime in. I'm sick of Parks. It was cool when you was dropping one-liners every now and then, but now it's like you feel like you're just a little bit too comfortable. That's really my main takeaway is I don't want to hear from Parks. Parks, he doesn't add anything to it. And again, like I said, you can learn a lot when it's people that's absent. You know what I'm saying? Just as much you can learn from their presence. And right now, I'm learning that Parks is not needed. Honestly, he doesn't even add that much value, front-facing value, that is, to the show. What he does audio visually or just audio wise, give you kudos. So with that being said, Parks, you could go. Parks could go. Imani is doing great. I see why. Not only do I see why he won the Potter of the month or whatever the fuck, but he's actually does a good job. He brings energy. He asks good questions. He brings up topics. I don't know about his segues, but I'm not here to critique him on that level. But Imani, what's his name? Flip, even when his energy level is up and it's a little bit higher, Flip, I don't mind Flip. Flip does a pretty good job. So Flip, Imani, I don't know, Mel's not coming back. I don't think Mel's coming back. But if she does, man, I don't know. I really don't think she's coming back. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But again, Flip, Imani, Mark, they're good. I don't think we even need Parks at this point. And if they are trying to bring in a new voice, I don't think this is the right time, man. I think Joe needs to really, he needs to get his ship in order, man. And like Elevation said, I don't think you can go too much longer without addressing something about Mel. Like, we don't hear our sister in Christ, peace to our sister Mel, who's not here. We're not hearing none of that. And the more and more the episodes go along, where the tension and the awkwardness grows, it's just going to lead towards nothing good, in my opinion. I don't really see anything that good that come out of this. You got to figure out how to nip this in the bud. You got to figure out how to move past this storyline and move on to whatever it is that's bigger and better that you have planned. Because homie Elevation, he definitely read your tweet in his video that I just watched, and there was a lot in that tweet. It was very telling. And in that tweet, without saying it specifically, you definitely said, Joe, that you're trying to, and you're not trying, but your goal is to move forward. Your goal is to get beyond the recent drama with the co-host, start anew, put your best foot forward moving into next year, and really get your plans off the ground with whatever it is that you want your network to look like moving forward. So I'm looking forward to the resolution, and you just gotta say something about this so that we could just move on, man. That's really all I got, man. But I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like the video, sub to the channel if you haven't done so already. Coming back with more R&R at the J Matt Show, man. I'm out.